The Ronsonator. I was working on the web when my phone rang. I answered it, and it was a person named Mr. Sargent from the UK. He worked for a guy named Jon Ronson, who wrote a bunch of books and did documentaries for BBC Channel 4. He is a very famous guy in the UK, for sure. They wanted to ask me a few questions. The first one was, could I set someone on fire by staring at them? No, was all I said. The second one was, could I kill a goat by staring at it? I replied with, why would I want to do that? Well, as it turned out, they were doing a documentary on the 1st Earth Battalion, and I was a member of that group in an oblique way. I ultimately got Jon Ronson onto Camp Pendleton, USMC in San Diego, to film me. He was very interested in the Defender as it tracked with 1st Earth Battalion principles. That documentary is now on YouTube, and it's called The Crazy Rulers of the World. I'm in part 1. Jon Ronson got on the wrong end of the Defender, and it blew his mind. He was very afraid of it, for sure, and then later in the filming, I used my key energy and threw him across the Amtrak Museum floor with one finger, all in front of 80 onlooking Marines. They did a lot of laughing at how afraid he was of me, and I got the head of the schoolhouse, Lieutenant Colonel House, to order them to be quiet. They were not helping me show Jon Ronson the principles of thought projection and key energy use. A few months later, I was working on this particular model, and I didn't have a name for it yet. So, I went on to Jon Ronson's radio show in the UK and showed the tool, and we made a naming contest for the tool. They all would vote on the names, and whoever had suggested the name would get one of these tools for free. This tool was designed to take out sentries from behind. One of the long points would drive down into the muscle tissue just behind the collarbone, and then you pull the sentry back onto you. Next, you use the other long point against the side of their neck to take them down. It also came with a nose notch to push a person away from you and a finger notch to attack the digits of a grabbing hand. It also has a sawtooth soft tissue capture area. Like many of our other models, it has a digit capture hole and lanyard holes. The digit capture hole can stop a fight dead in its tracks and can also be used with our Kydex holsters for easy carry plus quick deployment. The lanyard holes are there for easy carry options. For military options, this is a great tool to carry. Let's look at the features list. Key features. 1. Dual long points for effective sentry takedowns. 2. Nose notch for pushing attackers away. 3. Finger notch for countering grabs. 4. Sawtooth soft tissue capture area. 5. Digit capture hole for fight control and Kydex holster compatibility. 6. Lanyard holes for easy carry options. 7. Designed for military-grade effectiveness. 8. Versatile application in various combat scenarios. 9. Non-lethal but highly effective for self-defense. 10. Compact and easily concealable. 11. Durable construction for reliable performance. 12. Access to free, 24/7 online training resources. 13. Weighs only 1.5 ounces and is made out of acrylic. 14. It is 4 inches long at the bottom sharp points, 6.5 tall, and the head is 3 inches in width. Now, to continue the story of Jon Ronson, he wrote a book, The Men Who Stare at Goats, and I'm in chapter 8 of that book. Later, excerpts of the book and my picture showed up in, well, of all things, the 2005 May edition of Playboy. Thank God my parents were dead was all I could think. Later, the book was made into the movie, The Men Who Stare at Goats, where George Clooney plays me in real life. Well, needless to say, I sold a lot of Defenders for a while. I also got to go to the opening of the movie, and that was cool for me. Anyway, now it's important to have training for the Defenders. You are in luck. You have access to 24/7 online Defender training, free, on the website. Any tool with sharp points cannot pass a TSA checkpoint. It is best to place your pointed Defenders in your luggage for check-on of any vehicle that requires TSA clearance. This self-defense tool is extremely powerful and should only be used responsibly in genuine self-defense situations. Users must be familiar with and comply with all local, state, and federal laws concerning the use of a self-defense tool. Additionally, it's essential to review the TSA's list of prohibited items on flights or similar regulations. Make sure also to understand the laws regarding the carrying of self-defense tools in any location where you intend to have them. My tools, like those from Master Peter Brousseau, are intended for ethical and legal use only, and this principle applies to all of my Defender products.